Okay, y'all, Krishan Rock was on Kick the other day, and she was alleging that Blueface has 3 different women pregnant. We know Nevaeh is pregnant, and Rilla is supposed to be pregnant, and she's alleging that Jaidyn Alexis is pregnant for the 3rd time.
He got 3 girls pregnant right now, and that's why he doing what he doing, how he doing it. Like, believe Nevaeh is pregnant, Jaidyn is pregnant, and that girl Rilla. He got 3 girls pregnant currently. You feel me? So it's like, I don't want to be in no mess with you if it's not concerning your son, baby Jesus. If it's not concerning the baby, then I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
So Jaidyn Alexis did hop on Twitch, and she confirmed that she's pregnant, but I'm not exactly sure if she's joking or not.
Because you actually don't really run no program over here, at least. No. No, ma'am. I'm pregnant. I'm keeping the baby. Sorry, forgot to tell you guys. I'm pregnant. I'm keeping the baby.
Well, moving on, a lot of people feel like Klay Thompson is getting his get back on Megan Thee Stallion after she exposed that he was cheating on her. Now, according to the Daily Mail, a source allegedly told them that Klay Thompson felt like Megan Thee Stallion was loud and ghetto, and he was overall the ghetto-ness, which included the way she acts and the way she speaks. Now, Klay Thompson allegedly said that Megan Thee Stallion battled paranoia because of the whole Tory Lanez incident, and she wouldn't shut up talking about Tory Lanez. Now, the source is also claiming that Klay Thompson was allegedly annoyed when Megan Thee Stallion will record and post their dates because he's a private person, and he really doesn't post a lot. And he also felt like he couldn't live a normal life because Megan Thee Stallion always had security and an entourage with her, and he would also feel abandoned because she was always, working or doing shows or something, and he felt like Megan Thee Stallion wasn't supporting him when it was his turn, for his offseason. Now, a lot of people feel like this is Klay Thompson's get back on Megan Thee Stallion for embarrassing him because he knew how Megan Thee Stallion was. Like, everyone can see her personality, you can see how she acts on social media, so a lot of people feel like this is just his way to get back at Megan Thee Stallion for exposing him for allegedly cheating on her.
Not Klay whacking Megan. To an article published by the Daily Mail, Klay Thompson claimed that Megan Thee Stallion was loud and ghetto, and he was over her antics. And I repeat, this is in an article by the Daily Mail, alleged that Klay Thompson was over Megan Thee Stallion and had been wanting to break up with her for quite some time before the cheating scandal broke online. He claimed Klay Thompson was allegedly over her ghetto-ness and the way she talked and speaks. Wow. Also claimed he didn't like being propped around by Megan Thee Stallion because he's a private, more introverted person, but she likes to be out in the public eye. Photos, and he kind of tried to bite that bullet to be in a relationship. Something I found interesting is we all saw when Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson posted photos of their hands in a heart, and they had keys to a home in it. Well, apparently Klay Thompson purchased that home for him and Megan Thee Stallion to spend time in together. His off-season, he thought that Megan Thee Stallion was going to be around more, allegedly, but he claims that she was out and about working more than she was at the crib. Again, this is per the article by Daily Mail. Source claims that Klay Thompson felt lonely and quote-unquote felt abandoned by Megan Thee Stallion, and I don't know if that's what led to him allegedly cheating. Jaw-dropper of this entire article was Klay Thompson allegedly saying that Megan Thee Stallion would be quiet about Tory Lanez, and I don't know how much about that I believe. A second source in here who claimed that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson's conversations about Tory Lanez rarely happened, and I kind of believe that, because why would Megan Thee Stallion be sitting around talking about Tory Lanez to her new man? That don't even make sense. As we all know, things came to a screeching halt regarding Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion after she came on IG accusing him of being a cheater. I absolutely believe he cheated on her, and I think that he might have been getting with Megan Thee Stallion to get a little bit of his blackness. I never really felt like he was into girls like Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know. After this messy breakup, I wouldn't be surprised if Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson never spoke again. I don't know if y'all feel like there's a chance they'll ever get back together. All know that the female entertainers of today are hot girls, so Megan Thee Stallion is gonna have no problem bouncing back. It is all the time from girls who get done wrong from Cardi B. So many other girls who literally get in relationships. I feel like Megan's chapter with Klay is closed. I definitely know she is about to bounce back harder and better than ever. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this.
Okay, I was really hard on Megan at first because Megan, you get around. But this Klay fellow, look at his eyes. Can you see him? You guys see him? I know you see him. This little beady-eyed little. You know what? You one of them ones, Klay. You're one of them ones, Klay, that likes to play with women's minds and, get what you want to get and get on. That's fine, but let a girl know. Let a sister know, listen, I'm not trying to be in a relationship with you. I just want to, have my fun and do what it do. She may want to just have her fun, too. But don't try to act like you want a relationship with her and then come out later and say, she's too ghetto, she has too much going on. Everybody who knows Megan Thee Stallion knows about the Tory Lanez situation. That's not new. Everybody who knows Megan knows that Megan is queen of the hot girls, and she likes to rap about raunchy going-ons in her life. She turns up. She likes to twerk and all of that. So how come you didn't know it? And how come you didn't do your thorough investigation since you know everything? But to go behind that girl's back and try to down her and try to diss her like you did, any woman who wants to date you after this is a whole fool, because I could never date someone that would talk about a woman the way you talked about Megan. Now, Megan did put you out there on Front Street, but still, if you didn't do it, she couldn't have talked about you. It's not like she did something to you. How are you going to get mad because she got mad because of something you did to her? Huh? Yeah, I don't like your type. I don't like your kind at all. And I'm with all the other sisters who are in support of Meg now, because why would you go to them people or have your people go allegedly to them people down to Daily Mail and say Megan was too ghetto? What does that mean? Like, who do you think you are? You're not better than nobody, Klay. Stop playing.
So we just found out why Klay Thompson broke up with Megan Thee Stallion. And it was definitely what everybody was speculating. So we found out that basically Klay Thompson complained about Megan Thee Stallion being too ghetto and too loud. And he reportedly said, I'm tired of this ghetto-ness. And it's cool sometimes as a female to be a little ghetto because, you know, that's natural. But from what Klay Thompson is saying, she was being a little too much ghetto. And, you know, obviously Klay Thompson got an image to uphold. He's in the NBA type of thing. He might haven't came from a ghetto culture for real. And he just don't want to bring that type of energy around his family. That's what I'm getting from it. But I don't think Megan Thee Stallion did nothing wrong because that's her personality, so she shouldn't change. But it just seemed like basically Klay Thompson wasn't having that. Like, bro, don't bring that around me. Buddy, I think Buddy got what he want in G5. Let's keep it 100. He wanted to get in with Megan Thee Stallion. He got in with Megan Thee Stallion, if you know what I mean. He was like, you know what? I can't put up with this for the rest of my life. I'm out. That's actually super harsh. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody said it. The moment we got that news saying that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson were no longer together, everybody speculated that he just wasn't getting down with her personality and who she was as a person. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it does suck because it seemed like Megan Thee Stallion really was feeling Klay Thompson. But it's definitely looking like it's time for her to sit down for a minute because she done dealt with too many dudes. Tory Lanez, the other dude with the braids, I think. But yeah, it's time to sit down for a minute, Megan.
One says, when celebrities break up and sources start putting out information as to why relationships ended and everything is alleged, I believe everything that is said. Because it's so easy to leak stories and leak information to the public and have it stay anonymous and let it be alleged. Because now we're getting the reasoning as to why he broke up with her. Klay Thompson allegedly complained about Megan Thee Stallion being too ghetto and too loud, reportedly saying, I'm tired of this ghetto-ness. Again, sources claim he spoke negatively about her behind her back and privately criticized the way she acts and speaks. So you mean to tell me a woman who is in the industry, who is very confident, very outspoken, has an entire brand, you know what I mean, of being loud and empowering and being about that, and you want to criticize that after you've broken up with her? Did you not know what you were getting into? And let me tell you this, that whole comment about her being ghetto, honey, that's not the vibe. She's literally just from Houston. Like, she's a Southern woman. We are strong, loud women.